Assalamu alaikum guys. So this is the first practice test of 2024. Let's go. Let's get this started.
Does anybody here know them?
Uh, there, there's anybody here know them?
Does anybody here know them?
There's anybody here know?
Does anybody here know them?
I guess it's pronouncing like there is. There is anybody here know them? Cosmology is the study of the origin and development of the universe, and it includes research on the general laws that cover the universe structure and evolution. It also involves studies of the universe, including its size, age, and density. Cosmology is considered to be a relatively, relatively, no, rela- yeah, relatively new. I don't know. Finds study was only in the 1920s. Scientists began to consider the idea that the universe is expanding. Cosmology is constantly changing as new information and theories about the universe are discovered. So let's go. So a little bit of English words list. Experimental, homeless, squad, targetive, alongside, fulfill, refresh, exaggerate, accusation, overlay, no. So yeah, next. Next. Performing arts are also supported by workers in related fields, such as songwriting and stagecraft. Next.
This was the best interior design class I've taken yet.
Okay.
This was the best interior design class I've taken yet.
Okay, next. They are also distinguished from plants by the lack of rigid cell walls. A social movement is a lasting change in social behavior that results In addition, changes, changes, no, to changing, yeah, changing social behavior, successful society, I guess, movement bring out social. Its program. This is like social movement out society, society, no, change. Okay, this one was a hard one. So the real English word obstacle. Pacified, I guess pacified is not written like this one, so I will not go with it. Scarce, yeah. Committed, redevelopment, yeah. Inadequate, consension, I don't know about this one. Outer, no. Literal, is it a word? Pacified, I don't know. So next, they also excelled in philosophy, science, theology, and medicine.
The participants were asked to provide some information before they could take the survey. The participants were asked to provide some information before they could take the survey. The participants were asked to provide some information before they could take the survey.
Could take, I guess, yeah. This survey. Scientists try to explain why things act the way they do and predict what will happen.
There isn't much on our agenda for today.
What? There is this.
There isn't much on our agenda for today.
What?
There isn't much on our agenda for today.
There is of our agenda for today. I don't know, like, is it this one? Next. Exposure, grown. No, grown, that is growl. I don't know. Expand, expansion, expand, clarification, yeah. Odds. I guess odd is a word, so I don't know odds. It odd is a word, but is odds a word? I don't know. It's weird. It's odd. Adjective can't be plural, so I don't think. Radical pronunciation, no. Innovation, knowledgeable, deviate, expansion, deviate, grown, recreate, recreate. I guess yeah. Ferry. So next, I don't know. Type the missing letter. Definition of ecotourism. Can conclude activity such as hiking, camping, and wildlife photography. Involve trips to a particular region, such as a rainforest or research or study. Overall, ecotourism follows the principles of protecting the environment, minimizing impacts of on the and on that environment, and raising cultural awareness. Next, it's light proof in Max sure you get no problems when opening the camera. Okay,
She
next.
was always a dedicated, hardworking student.
Okay, she was always dedicated, and there's no end, I guess. Hardworking student. God. Okay.
She was always a dedicated, hardworking student.
Yeah. So there's a comma between them. Okay, comma. Hardworking. Okay. She was always dedicated, hardworking student. Next. Select the real English words: deprived, justified. What is this? Richness, assessed, exile, infinitive. Infinitive is a word. Infinitive is a. I think yeah. Dependence, enlightening, enlightening. Is it a word? I don't know. Recruit is a word. Integration. I don't know. Preserved, no. Insensitive, no. I'm not really sure about enlightening, but I'll just select it anyway. Next, how 3D printing works. 3D printing is also known as desktop fabrication. It involves photocopying as object based on X on real world. Um, it item after this is 3D template. It fed template after 3D is fed to the program. The laser sensoring measure. No, what is this word? Fine. What is this word? I don't know. Power, find power, power. I don't know. Bit by bit. Create multiple layers in an addition process. Is an addition process. I don't know. It's really confusing, I guess. If a function is continuous at a specific point, the limit can be moved inside the function. Oh, this is
Producers use cost of production as a baseline for pricing their products.
producers use their cost of product as a base for their product. What? Product price? There was no mention of price.
Producers use cost of production as a baseline for pricing their products.
Use cost of production as a base of their.
Producers use cost of production as a baseline for pricing their products.
Oh my god. As a baseline for pricing their products. Products, I don't know. You'll have 8 minutes to answer questions about a reading passage. Continue. Select the real English words. Okay. No, select the best option for each missing word. A supernova is large explosion in which a star collapses and explodes. The explosion that big is so big that it can be is so big that it can be seen from across the universe. A supernova is one-time event in which a star explodes and stops. And stops what? Stops being a star? Containing a star? Being a star? Scientists don't know why the star explodes and causes the supernova, but they what? It has something, but they doubt or think they think it has something to do a with an star becoming a large dwarf, white dwarf, a large dwarf with a star. So I think this is it. That's it. This is it. Select the best sentence to fill in the blank in the passage. Okay. White dwarf. On a clear night, a new star can be seen in the sky. When a white dwarf gets small enough, it causes supernova. The explosion makes the star brighter than it could be before. There are only few times when a star is destroyed in a matter of seconds. A white dwarf is a star that shrinks down the size of a small planet when a white dwarf gets small enough. Yes, this is. Okay, where can a supernova be seen? Yeah, it can be seen from across the universe. Where can a supernova be seen? What? It can be seen from across the universe. What happens when a supernova occurs? But I think it has something. Okay, supernova is one time in which the star explodes and stops being a star. They don't know why the star explodes. What happens when a supernova? Supernova is a large substance. The explosion is supernova is one time in which being a star. They don't think the star explosion caused supernova, but they think it has something to become a star. Or of what happens to when? Okay, a dwarf of uh, a supernova like one with the star collapses and explodes. Okay, I think this is something next. So look, the idea that is expressed. In the passage, scientists don't know what causes supernova, but they think it has something to do with white dwarf. Yeah. So look at the best title for the passage. The emotion, the mystery of supernovas. Yeah. Next, okay. So it takes a lot of time. Interactive reading. This section is now complete. You'll participate in a conversation about the scenario below. You are a student in the public service department at university. You have been invited to interview for a few jobs, and you want to make sure that you are prepared. You go to your professor, who has years of experience in public service sector, and ask for advice on how to prepare for interviews. So my main motive is to prepare for the interviews, and I'm a student in the public service department. Yeah, public service department. Yeah, and I'm going to professor to ask for the public service department, and yeah, I want to ask for advice which course would be prepared for. Okay, hi Professor Pro. Hi, want Professor struggling class. I'm struggling to understand. I want to get your advice on something. Yeah.
Of course. What is it?
Yeah. I've a few upcoming interviews, and I want to know if you had any suggestions how I can improve my interview skill. Yeah, I've been invited to interviews for a few jobs, and I wanted to know if you had any tips on how to prepare for them. Yeah, I wanted to ask you. Well, I have never. Yeah, I've been thinking about some projects. I guess this is the right one. So
Let's
yeah.
see. First of all, you should make sure that you are familiar with the mission and values of the organization. They will likely ask you questions about how your experience and skills align with those.
Okay. Yeah, we can try. Well, yeah, that's right. How's that going? Like, what else? Yeah, what else? Of course, I'm not done with them.
They might also ask you behavioral questions about how you would handle certain situations. It would be helpful to have some examples of times when you've handled similar situations in the past.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay, so should I talk about experience skill and the composition of performance? You make sure includes keywords from the job posting if it's matter of skills. No, I was thinking maybe something. Not really. I would say that my speaking is an intermediate and whole conversation. Well, that's it. What about a dress code? Should I dress formally or in a business, or is business casual okay? Oh, I don't know. So should I talk about experience? Okay, so I should talk about my experience and skills in conversation. I'm actually include from job posting. I don't know. I think this is right. Yeah.
For most public service organizations, business casual is usually fine unless they specify otherwise in the invitation. You want to look professional but also approachable and like someone they would want to work with on a daily basis.
Yeah. Yeah. That I think that's it. Thanks for helping me study. Yeah, maybe you're right. Thanks for it. Amazing. Thank you, Professor. That makes sense. Thank you for your help, Professor. That would be amazing. I think that makes sense. Yeah. I have been okay. I have been what prior to some to a few job interviews. I wanted to take some tips. My professor about interviews. Uh, he, he gave me some valuable tips and also very for the interviews. Like, I'm not really talking about how this went, but yeah, still it's okay. Am I visible? I don't know. Next. Okay, prepare to write about the topic below. People are now never satisfied with what they have. They always want something more or different. Do you agree or disagree? Why give specific reasons to everyone? So I think, yeah, I, I see eye to eye with, okay, they always want something more with this, with this, I would say highly common, this highly common problem of today's generation, where they are never satisfied with what they they have. Okay, do you agree or disagree? I give reasons to for your answers. Okay. Uh, I still remember, for instance, I would say, I still not having the phone. All I wanted was to have the is yeah telephone. Apparently, I I got a phone, and that too smartphone. Uh, I, I was happy. I was happy at first, but after uh, some months, yeah, I wanted to have latest brained, brained. And then when I had that, I wanted to have the brain, latest phone of other brain. Long story short, I was never grateful for what I had. Oh, I still remember. I still remember video which I watched on YouTube. YouTube where a sports car owner wish a private jet, a bicycle,
Okay.
bicycle.
What do you do to relax after a long day of work or studying?
Okay. I still remember the time when I was preparing for my Concord exam, which is the most difficult exam in Afghanistan, and I used to study for 8 hours or 10 hours a day every single day, and that used to make me super exhausted. And uh, my method of making myself calm or consoling myself or just refreshing my mind was that first I used to just go grab my phone and watch some of the videos from my favorite content creators on internet, from social media especially, and that used to make me uh, a little bit relaxed. And then I used to just take a power nap for 30 minutes or 1 hour, and that used to refresh my mind and give me like inner peace, and also mind, and used to just give peace to my mind. And another trick which is super helpful, and I think that is the best way that which was used by me, and if you're looking for a way, then you should try this one out, and that is hanging out with your friends or family. And that is something that used to just turn my mind 360 degrees, and I was like, where's the exhaustion, where's the tiredness? I'm completely fine. So that was the way I used. Prepare to speak about the image below. So this is like, oh, is she going to, what is she doing? I don't know. What is she committing a suicide? So what I can get from this image is a group of people staring at a lady which is standing right on a rock, and she is probably trying to commit suicide, as a yellow rope or something like that is seen in the photo. And I think it is she's just going to hang herself with that rope. And but when I look at the faces of the people closely, then I realize that they aren't really tensioned, or they aren't really worried. From the faces of them, I can clarify that they're they look now happy. And this makes me puts me in a dilemma, and I'm just trying to figure out what's really going on in the picture. And this looks like in the middle of a bustling in the middle of a avenue which is completely empty, as there are no people or cars seen, or what do visible in the picture. So this really puts me in a dilemma, and I don't know what the lady is doing that has gotten the attention, or maybe the lady is taking the photo of the group of people. I don't know. Prepare to speak about the topic below. You will have 90 seconds to speak. Explain the bold rules in the workplace. How do rules keep everyone safe? How do rules help to enforce expectations and establish professional standards? Okay. Okay. Okay, so I guess if we talk about the importance of rules in the workplace, then books can be written on them. And the reason is just simple. For instance, let me take my school as an example. I wasn't a teacher there, but I used to study there, I have seen I've seen the rules of my school being applied on the coaching staff or the teaching staff or even on the principal. So, the first thing, let me answer the question: how do rules keep everyone safe? So, we use the okay. So the rule was that every teacher was forced to come to the school at 7 a.m. in the morning, and the reason why it used to keep everyone safe was that if the teachers were giving the attendance to school every single day and following the rules, then the principal would have time to work for the improvement and development of the school, rather than just going and asking for the teachers if they have come or not. And also for the teachers, it used to just give them some sort of relief, because if they were giving attendance every single day. Then their workflow was like really smooth. And how do rules help to enforce expectation and establish preference standards that they if they had to go somewhere they weren't allowed. Okay, I'm just like, I don't know. It is taking a lot of time now, and I'm not really feeling well. So, yeah. Writing in speaking sample. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, man. I'm exhausted already. Prepare to write about the topic below. You will have 5 minutes to write who is a person you think you have impacted in your life. Impacted. What impact have you had on the person and how? Well, I don't really know about this, but let me see. Have I had any sort of impact? Yeah, I did. I did have. Oh, I need to write. I was okay. I thought I should. I was supposed to speak. Okay, there is a boy. No, there isn't. There was a boy in our school. Name of what? By the name of Korean. Yeah. Okay. I guess he was verbally impacted or influenced. I think impacted by me, and especially by my English. He started. Okay, so what impact have you had? Okay, he started learning English after seeing my English fluency. And within a year, within no, within 2 years, I guess, he was teaching English in a in English learning course. So how I had impact. Okay, so what I get from here is that no. Yeah, I have to expand my answer. Whenever he used to have, whenever he used to, whenever he used to run into me, only topic being discussed English and ways to improve it. Improve it. He used to ask for books, websites, and even pages. Umara, दरवाजा खुला हो. to to promote तकबीर का कादे to promote तकबीर का कादे गोरा दोस्त तत्ते से डबाई to promote to promote नहीं माने करना नहीं to promote develop to develop English as English fluency. Okay, there are many different types of intelligence. Do we agree or disagree with this statement? Use examples for personal experience. There are many types of intelligence. Do you agree with disagree with this statement? Use examples from personal experience and observation to explain your perspective. Prepare to speak about the topic. Well, what should I talk about? There are different men. Do you agree or disagree with this statement? Use example for personal experience. I think yeah, of course, of course. Okay, so I see completely eye to eye with the statement that there are many different types of intelligence. Well, talking about my experiences from my life, I have seen so many people having dive in intelligence in various aspects of life, or in various arts, or in various things. For example, one of my friends who wasn't really good at studies, but he had that beautiful talent and business. He was a successful businessman from even class sixth. He used to he had okay. So basically, his father had a cow farm, and he used to go there and work there, and at this age of just, I would say, 11 years old, he was that successful in his career, in his business, that he used to earn 20 to 30,000 Afghanis every single day by just selling one or two cows. And this was his mindset. Like, when I used to just think the way he used to deal with the customers, the way he used to do his business, this was an intelligence, a talent that not everyone has gotten. Talking about another intelligence, like I'll talk about another classmate of mine, which was really good at studies, and he used to just uh, learn every single thing from the book. Like when we used to come out of the exam, and when we're discussing the questions and the answers, then if he had some sort of a doubt in a question, he used to just start from the first line of the page in the book from his mind. Like, he used to memorize all the books, and I was like flabbergasted by the intelligence that he had, because it is also an intelligence that you are able to memorize every single line of the book, which is not really necessary, to be honest, but still it is intelligence. And other people have intelligence in music. They have such beautiful voices that they can make you cry, fall in love, make you happy with their vocals. Other has intelligence in musical instruments. They can play the guitar, they can play the piano, they can play the violin, and they can make you they can just control your emotions with the way they play those instruments, which is out of the world, amazing. Okay, so other intelligence that I have seen is that many people are good at sports. Like, I used to play cricket with my team, with my cousins, but one of my cousins is really good at playing cricket that none of us was. Okay, man, this was really hard. It took a lot of time, and I'm not really into this anymore. 120, 130, it is expected. Like, it's good. Yeah, it's good. It's good.